first location that I'm going to refer to, and you refer to, is a building on Jasper Avenue that is referred to and called, and has a sign on it called the Starkman building, and I have and it's been there for many years. It was built in 1949, and I think my father bought it in either 49 or 1950, and it's been part of our family for all these years. It's now my building, and I hope it stays in the family. I don't know. And it's had many manifestations. My father had his wholesale dry goods in the basement of the Starkman building, which at first, when we first purchased it, housed the Hudson Bay Company tobacco wholesale, which was kind of interesting. It's had a very checkered and varied career in the basement. The main floor was always interesting. It had it was a grocery store at one point, and a Jewish family by the name of Shapiro ran a grocery store there. Subsequently, it became, and one of my good friends, a Lebanese man by the name of Ken Halaby, had his grocery store there, and coincidentally, he was my very first client when I became a lawyer, and cleverly came to my office and asked me to do a lease on a store he was buying and to act for him in that context. And I readily agreed to do so until I found the address, and I said, well, isn't that a building owned by my dad? He says, I know that. He says, I'm sure you'll do a fair and good deal for me. And I think that he got a favorable rate as a result of my intervention with my father. It then became a restaurant. Sid Estrin had a restaurant in that building called the Hot Box Restaurant, which was one of the early delicatessens in Edmonton. It subsequently became a restaurant owned by Normand Campbell, who is celebrating his 32nd consecutive year as a tenant in that building, a long-time tenant. We always seem to have long-term tenants. From the Hudson Bay Tobacco, we now have a basement that's filled with a new cannabis store, so it's called Cellar Cannabis. I must admit that I've never been in that basement yet while it's been operating, but I did see it being developed. In grade 8 or grade 9, we lived in the back of the Starkman building, and I felt very independent. I had a room to myself on the second floor, which years and years later became the mainstay office of my son Daniel Starkman, who's a realtor there, and we have our business office in that building. So the building is still belongs to us and is tied closely to our family history.